Discover your true worth. A simple Zen story. Once upon a time, in a small village nestled deep in the mountains, there lived a young farmer named Koji. Koji was a hard-working man, but he often found himself pondering the true meaning of his existence. He yearned for a deeper understanding of his worth and the purpose of his life. One crisp morning, as the first rays of the sun painted the sky with a palette of oranges and pinks, Koji decided to seek wisdom from the wise old monk who resided on the mountaintop temple. He believed that the monk held the answers he had been searching for. Koji made the arduous journey up the winding path, passing through lush forests and crossing bubbling streams until he reached the ancient temple. The old monk, with a serene smile, welcomed him. "What brings you here, young one?" the monk inquired. Koji bowed respectfully and replied, "I seek to discover my true worth and the purpose of my life." The monk nodded and gestured for Koji to follow him into the temple's serene garden. They sat under a blossoming cherry tree, the delicate petals falling like confetti around them. The monk reached for a small pebble and handed it to Koji. "Hold this pebble in your hand and tell me its worth," he instructed. Koji looked at the pebble, turning it over in his palm. "It's just a small stone, not worth much," he answered. The monk nodded and then reached for a larger stone, placing it in Koji's other hand. "And what about this one?" Koji examined the larger stone, feeling its weight. "This one is bigger, so it might be more valuable, but still, it's just a common rock." The monk continued, handing Koji a shiny, precious gem. "And what of this gem?" Koji's eyes widened as he held the brilliant gem. "This is exquisite. It must be worth a fortune." The monk smiled and said, "You see, young one, like these stones, people often judge themselves based on external appearances and material worth. But just as the true value of a stone lies in its intrinsic nature, so does the true worth of a person." Koji listened intently, a sense of understanding beginning to dawn within him. The monk continued, "Your worth is not determined by the possessions you accumulate or the titles you hold. It is not measured by the opinions of others or the comparisons you make with those around you. Your true worth, like the intrinsic beauty of a gem, lies within your heart and soul." He contemplated these words deeply, and as he gazed at in his hand, he realized that the answers he had been seeking were not found in external validation or material possessions. He had to look within himself. Over the following months, Koji continued to visit the monk, delving into meditation and self-reflection. He gradually discovered the depths of his own character, finding kindness, empathy, and a profound connection to the world around him. As he shared his newfound wisdom with the villagers, they began to see Koji's true worth. He helped those in need, offering his time, skills, and compassion without expecting anything in return. One day, a severe storm swept through the village, leaving many houses damaged and residents in distress. Koji didn't hesitate. He rallied the villagers, organized relief efforts, and worked tirelessly to restore the community. His selfless actions spoke volumes about his true worth. Word of Koji's kindness and leadership spread far and wide. People from neighboring villages came to seek his guidance, and Koji, with humility and warmth, helped them as the monk had helped him. In time, Koji's true worth became evident not only to himself, but to all those who knew him. He had discovered that his purpose in life was to make the world a better place, one small act of kindness at a time. As the years passed, Koji continued to visit the old monk and share the lessons he had learned. The temple garden, now adorned with cherry trees in full bloom, became a place of inspiration and enlightenment for all who sought to discover their true worth. And so, the story of Koji reminds us that our value is not determined by the material possessions we acquire, but by the goodness and compassion we bring into the world. True worth is found within, in the kindness we offer, the love we share, and the positive impact we make on the lives of others. Thanks for watching and subscribe to your channel, Enlighten Yourself.